Today is Monday, February 5th, 2024. I am 6 days post-op as of today. I had planned on going back to work today, but my doctor overruled me and is keeping me off through February 14th. And that is the day that I have my post-op appointment with her. So I think she just kind of wants to wait and see how I'm doing. I don't know what I was thinking about deciding that I was going to come back to work 6 days after surgery. If I'm going to be very honest, I think part of it is I need to keep my job. And my company is all over the news now about a sell-off and mass layoffs and all of that good stuff, and I just don't want to give them any reason to get rid of me. So I'm really nervous about that. So I think that was part of it. But I am coming along fine. I'm having a little bit of pain in my breast still. It's still swollen, but it's not like red or warm to the touch, like there's a infection or anything, but it's just still swollen. And then the cut that's under my arm, that's right here where they took the lymph nodes, that is completely numb. Like when I put on my deodorant, I can't feel anything. And that whole area is really, really swollen. Again, it's not warm to the touch or red, so I think it's still just the trauma from the surgery. As you can see, I'm in my car. The first time that I've been out of my house since I had surgery. I needed to go to CVS to pick up a prescription, and I picked a heck of a time to do that because we are having torrential rain right now. As a matter of fact, they're saying if you don't need to be out, don't go out. But this is my first time out, and I'm out by myself, trying to get myself back to normal, get in a normal routine of doing things. So yeah, I just wanted to check in real quick. I have a couple of other things that I'm planning on doing coming up, and I'll do quick videos on that stuff as well, just to show you how it is recovering from surgery. So until then, have an awesome day. Talk soon. Bye. Hi everybody. Today is Wednesday, February 7th. I wanted to come in and give a quick update. It's 2 days after that last video, and just wanted to tell you what's going on. I hurt myself again. When I did that video, I was in the parking lot of the CVS, and I decided I was going to go someplace and grab a takeout order of something to eat. The parking lot that I parked in had like just a little bit of a slant. So I went in, ordered my food, got my food, went out to my car, and I guess with the slant in the parking lot, it made the car door like extra heavy. So when I went to pull the car door in, I pulled all of this again, and it really, really hurt. And now I actually have a bruise on my arm, under my arm, where they took out the lymph nodes. So, yep, kind of jacked myself up again. So I get it now. I'm going to sit down and not do anything. As you can see, I'm sitting on my couch right now, got my warm blankie, and I'm binging out on movies right now. So yeah, got that going on. But I wanted to tell you guys a story, just kind of amazing. Yeah, pretty amazing. So I have a friend who was preparing to audition for a show, and she asked me if I would help her with her audition and help read with her and all of that. And I was like, of course. So she came over, and we were, going through the lines and stuff like that. The amazing thing about this is the role that she was auditioning for was that of an oncologist. Can you believe that? And the scene was the oncologist telling the patient what type of cancer that they had, and all of that. So I was reading as the patient, and I was reading as the patient's friend. So just now, the person that was auditioning, she and I are both perfectionists. So we literally went over this between reading lines and then actually taping probably about 40 times. It was about 3.5 hours that we worked on her audition. So keep that in mind. I'm not exaggerating. We did it about 40 times. Now, the scene was almost exactly my situation. So the oncologist in the scene is telling the patient, I have good news for you. The size of the mass and the biopsy appears to be stage 1 cancer. The oncologist says, I know this is scary, but you're going to be just fine. The friend asks about chemo. The oncologist says something like, no, I don't think you're going to have to do chemo. You'll have hormone therapy and radiation. And the friend asks, how long before she's okay? And it's 6 to 8 weeks. So we do this over and over and over again. And I'm hearing this over and over again. It's good news. It's stage 1. The mass is small. You don't need chemo. I know this is scary. It's going to be all right. 6 to 8 weeks of radiation. You're going to be fine. And I'm hearing this over and over and over again. Before we're taping it, we're just kind of reading lines. So I'm looking at my friend, and she's saying this. She's looking at me saying this. And then, of course, when she actually tapes, she's kind of looking off center to the camera. But I'm still hearing this. I'm still reading these lines with her. So at least 40 times this is seeping into my psyche. By the time we were done, I was feeling good. Like, it really sunk in. And I just thought it was so funny. I'm going to say it's the Lord. So funny that he used an audition to get it through my thick skull that everything is going to be just fine. So, yeah, it was like, what are the odds that an audition is going to be for the role of an oncologist, and that the audition scene is giving prognosis, and that it was a good prognosis, because it could have been the opposite. The doctor could have come in and said, I got bad news at stage 4. There's nothing we can do, but it was my exact situation. And it just was, everything is going to be fine. So I just thought, how cool, how ironic, how funny, how appropriate that whole thing was. So I am actually mentally and emotionally in a good space right now, and that's the way that I plan on staying. If I can just get my healing going, I should be good. Next Wednesday, I think it's the 14th. Yeah, next Wednesday is the 14th. So next Wednesday, I meet with the surgeon. Next Thursday is my first day back to work. And then next Friday, I meet with the oncologist. So there's going to be a lot more updates coming down the road, but just wanted to jump on real quick and give you those two updates. If you are going through a cancer diagnosis now, no matter what stage that it is, stay positive. If you have any questions, if you just need somebody to talk to, please reach out to me. Be happy to talk with you. And until the next update, you all stay good. Bye.